Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am standing in front of Eastern Kia, that is the one-stop solution for Kia. So this is the brand new showroom from Eastern. So let's get inside and have a look at its interiors, ambience, and also, as you have seen the thumbnail, I will be talking about the all-new X-Line Kia Seltos. So let's get started. At first, let's hit the intro. So hello guys, this is the X-Line Kia Seltos. So we will be talking about this car in detail. So first, let's unlock the car. This is the car key. It gets lock, unlock, hold and boot release button. Let's unlock the car. So yes, the ORVM gets unfolded while you unlock it. So now let's have a closer look at the front profile of this vehicle, shall we? Talking about the front profile of this car, starting with the all-new Kia badging. Beneath it, it gets the all-new design for the Tiger nose grille for the radiator, and it gets a front camera. So now, moving down, it gets front parking sensors. There you go. And of course, ice cube, this one, fog lamps, which is fully LED, and the headlamps are also in full LED. Surrounding the radiator grille, it gets the piano black element, which before it used to get a chrome element. And of course you are seeing this car in the matte graphite color, which is a stunning color. And at the below, it gets the orange accent, which elegances the look, rather uplifts it. So that was pretty much the front profile of this vehicle. So now let's enjoy the cinematic shots of the front profile of the vehicle. Much about everything about the front profile. So now let's move towards the side profile of this vehicle. So this is the side profile at a glance. So now let's talk first about these brand new matte finish alloy wheels, which looks stunning. And of course this car gets disc brake in all the four wheels. These plastic wheel arches really gives that rugged look which the Indian customers wants from Kia. Moving on, it gets a piano black ORVM along with a camera beneath it for the 360 degree view. It gets chrome grab handles, but in my opinion, if these grab handles were the same color of the black chrome element in the front profile, it would have looked a bit more appealing. Of course, it gets a window lining again in chrome and door garnish in that sunrise orange color, which again appeals the look. And the wheels gets the new Kia branding as well. It gets a surrounding in that orange color, which enhances the look. Moving on the top, it gets a roof rail, which gives a sporty feeling and of course a rugged look. And it gets a sunroof. I'll show you later on how it works. And it gets a shark fin antenna in a glossy finish. So overall, that was the side profile of this vehicle. So now let's have a look at the cinematic shots of the side profile. We are at the rear side of this vehicle, starting with this beautiful Kia badging, the new one. Talking about the amenities, it gets a high mount stop lamp which is integrated in this rear spoiler. It gets a rear defogger along with a rear wiper. These are the lights. It gets the Seltos badging along with the X-Line badging. Moving down, it gets a TGDI badging as well, and this is the camera for the rear parking. Of course, it gets rear parking sensors along with that again orange accent with the piano black skid plate, which is also present at the front. So now let's open the boot and have a look inside. There are plenty of options to open the boot. I shall be opening from this. So this is the boot space, you guys. In the boot, talking about the amenities, it gets a lamp, some space to store your belongings, and on this side it gets a woofer and a hook, and of course it gets the spare wheel along with the toolkits. To close the boot, it gets a grab handle, so let's close it. It gets that piano black element across the boot to enhance the look as well. So that was pretty much about the rear profile of this vehicle. So now let's get inside and have a look at its interior. Now let's get inside. It gets a request sensor, so let's press it and the car gets unlocked. Starting with the driver's side door, it gets that pull lever in the silver finish. Below it, this is the part which is leather wrapped. Of course, this part is also leather wrapped, the grab handle. These are the ORVM controls and window controls, including the lock and unlock for the door. It gets a Bose sound system, and at the below it gets a bottle holder and a space to keep an umbrella maybe. It gets a scuff plate named Seltos written, and this is the interior of this vehicle. Of course, this car gets that leather seats in indigo blue color with honeycomb pattern, which enhances the look, and also it gives a more appealing look compared to the previous version of the car. It gets electrically adjusted front seats, and these are the pedals. So now let's get inside and have a closer look at its interior. So guys, here I am inside the all new Kia Seltos X-Line. This is the flat bottom steering wheel, which is of course leather wrapped, and it gets the Seltos badging here. On the left side of the steering wheel, it gets the control for the infotainment system, and on the right side it gets the control for the cruise control, along with the light controls on the steering column and wiper controls, including pedal shifters for better downshift and upshift and to engage in driving. And this steering wheel is of course adjustable for both reach and tilt to get your desired position for while driving. So now let's turn on the vehicle. You might be thinking, where is the switch? Here it is, the start stop button, and here are some vehicle controls. This is the heads up display button, this is the traction control button, this is the light for your instrument cluster, and this is the headlight leveling switch. So let's turn on the vehicle. So here comes car alive. Moving on, this is the infotainment system, you guys. Below it gets the AC vents and the hazard light button, and this is the fully automatic climate control, and on the bottom it gets a 12-volt socket, a USB socket, and another USB socket to charge your mobile phone. Of course, this infotainment system supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and of course you get a space to keep your mobile phone. This is the drive and traction selection button. These are the indications for the automatic gear lever. This is the shift lock reverse button, and this is the parking parking sensor button. This is the front ventilation seat controls for both the front seats, and this is the view button. So now let's move on. It gets 2 cup holders along with manual hand handbrake. This is the armrest, which is deep enough, and of course it is an air purifier as well. So moving on, it gets a glove box which is pretty much usable. It gets a leather stitching pattern on the dashboard, which is again this one soft touch material, but on the top this is hard plastic. This is the speaker, and this is the heads up display. So now let's pop this up. There you go. Moving on, this is the rear view mirror, which is auto dimming, which has the functionality of the auto dimming. This is the sunglass holder, sunroof control, and interior lights for the vehicle. So let's open the sunshade, shall we? And moving on, this is the sun visor for the driver side, which has nothing but a ticket holder, and for the passenger side it of course gets a vanity mirror for your wife or girlfriends. So now moving on, that was pretty much everything about the front seats. So now let's get inside at the rear seats and have a look how those are. So let's go inside the rear seats, starting with the door. It gets a manual sun blind to ditch the sunlight. Again, the pull lever, power window button, grab handle, space to keep a bottle and an umbrella maybe. And this is the post on system, and this is the interior at a glance. So now let's get in. So guys, here I am inside the rear seats of the Kia Seltos. As you can see, it gets ample amount of leg room, knee room, and for me the headroom is also okay. So at the rear it gets 2 AC vents along with a charging point to charge your mobile phones and a space to keep the phone while charging it. It gets magazine holder, so it's wrapped with plastic. I cannot show you, but anyways, it also gets an armrest, which is again wrapped with plastic, so I can't show you. And by the way, the rear seats are splittable into 40 and 60 ratio. 40s to 60 ratio, I mean. This is the parcel tray, and this is the rear lamp. So guys, that was everything about the interiors. It's a pretty luxurious vehicle from Kia, and let me show you the cinematic shots for the interiors of this vehicle. Hope you'll like it.
लगता है जैसे ऑटो ब्रेक
So guys, that was the all new Kia X-Line Seltos. Hope you have liked it. If you have liked it, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and the detailed address for this Eastern Kia Motors will be given in the description, as well as the Google links. The Google Map link will be also provided down. So please visit them. They have a great ambience, and their showroom is pretty much a landmark now. So you can ask anyone, they will give you the directions. So that was pretty much everything about it, guys. So hope to see you in my next video. Till then, peace out.